Y'all, y'all already know what happened, right? Mm-hmm. My phone cut off. So, I don't know. Let me see what's happening. I don't know if this thing is moving or not, but I was talking about cryptic pregnancy. So, what I was saying is, oh, let me see if this is moving. What I was saying is that is a conditional that a condition that is very hard for women to deal with, and I'm going to break that barrier because I'm not going to let anybody tell me what I'm not. And whether it's a whoever so anybody that's watching this video that has any woman that's dealing with a cryptic pregnancy, y'all see me. I have a Facebook page that deals with cryptic pregnancy. It's called I believe it's called my cryptic pregnant miracles. But y'all can follow me on Instagram. Have a cryptic pregnancy page. I'm bringing awareness. I'm gonna write a book at some point. So I'm here for it. Anybody that doesn't believe it, I'm okay with that. But I've been pregnant 17 months. And so I'm hoping my babies come soon because I am having more than one. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm not that. I don't go hide in the corner for nobody. Whether you choose to believe it or not is on you. If you don't, hey. If you do, hey. That really doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, I'm bringing awareness to it. And any woman that is suffering in silence, you don't have to. Whether people believe you or not, don't go into a depression. Don't regret this type of pregnancy. Doctors are not real supportive with cryptic pregnancies, but God is supportive. He has your back. He knows. He knows. So, you pull on the Lord. You put your faith and your trust in God. And you get around people that's going to support you and believe in you and help you. And that's how you get through it. Because that's what I do. And so, I celebrate my pregnancy. I'm not ashamed of it. I'll tell anybody my story. And I've had people look at me sideways and make comments and talk about me and say real negative things about me and things like that. It don't change my situation no matter what they say. Good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't change my situation. So, anyway, I don't know what's going to happen with this video, y'all, or if it's going to cut out again. But that's just what I wanted to kind of talk about today. Just chop it up. I didn't really have a topic or anything planned. I just wanted to come and eat with y'all, to be honest. So, until it cuts off again, we can finish up. If you want to start reading the Bible, start reading the Gospels first and get you a good study Bible. And that'll really help you if you're interested in learning about the Bible. But, oh, chicken quesadillas. Y'all, I gotta look up how to spell quesadillas. I tried to spell it on my own. It wouldn't even come up in the auto text. That's how off it was. I'm not ashamed. I'm not the best speller in the world. I might have lost my previous video, y'all. The one before this one. So if I'm coming in the middle of a story, that's because I started a video and I need to get a phone with more space on it, an SD card. So I'm praying that I still have it. If not, trial and error, right? One day, soon, I'm gonna come back and be like, oh, guess what? The video's not gonna cut out because I got a camera. I got a phone. And it's procrastination. Well, it's not really procrastination. I just have other priorities. That's all. That's all. But it's coming. So y'all was slurping my noodles earlier in the other video. I was trying to have a slurp session. It didn't go over too well, but I tried. So, y'all, this juice is the bomb when it's real hot. I still say the bomb. Is that old? But when it's hot, it's so good. It's filled with salt and sodium. It's not good for me at all. But I do eat vegetables and salad, and I drink plenty of water. I need to exercise more, but I'm trying to figure that out because my back hurts so bad because of the pregnancy. It's hard for me to walk. So, I got to do something. I don't know what yet. If you have any questions about my pregnancy, about cryptic pregnancy, comment below. If you get rude and indignant and you act stupid, you already know. I ain't got to say no more. But if you have a genuine question or concern, I'll be more than glad to answer your question. And if you start being stupid and rude and nasty for no reason, well, God bless you. And that's all I'm going to say. God bless you. But I'm going to be one of the first cryptic pregnancy moms that's going to tell her story for real. And not that other women haven't. But I celebrate life. God put life inside of me. And I don't care how he did it, or which way he did it, or how long it's going to take. Sure, I get tired physically. Sure, I want to have my babies. But if that's not what's going on right now, I'm not going to despise it. And I'm not going to shun it or turn away from it or be embarrassed about talking about it because somebody else don't believe it or somebody else thinks that it's impossible. This is the example that I always use. God put Jesus inside of Mary. Joseph was her fiance at the time. Joseph did not touch her. But Mary had to tell Joseph that she was with child. And whether Joseph chose to believe it or not, the fact remains that Mary was with child because it was something that God placed on the inside of her. Now, of course, Joseph believed her and supported her, and that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, it does not change the situation whether Joseph chose to believe it or not. So, I'm saying all that to say, whether anybody chooses to believe it or not, whether it's, whoever, it's okay because it doesn't change anything because somebody doesn't believe it or these doctors have so much pride and, they want to scientificify. That's not a word, but that's my word. They want to scientificify everything. Everything has, but I'm like, people have ailments and diseases that are unheard of in situations all the time. In the Bible, Sarah was way beyond her years of having a baby. And when God sent the angels to Sarah to tell her she was going to have a child, she laughed. It's like, what? I am an old woman. What do you mean I'm going to have a child? And it happened. Now, whether somebody chooses to believe it or not, that's a whole nother story for another time. But I'm just letting you know that there are things in the Bible that happen that are unheard of, and so you can't put limitations on what God can do or how things can happen in a person's life. You cannot do that. You can't put a cap on that. And so that's my comfort. Because we serve a great big God that you can't put limitations on. And just because somebody else has never heard of it, just because typically a woman has a baby within 9 to 10 months or sooner, and then you have women that can stay pregnant for years and not have a baby, doesn't mean that they're lying. It doesn't mean that it's not true. It means that you've never heard of it and that you don't understand it. That's what that means. So I'm here to let y'all know, quick, fast, and in a hurry. When I have my babies and I show my babies, then people gonna say, oh, well, she ain't been pregnant that long because she must have just got pregnant, whatever, whatever. So even if it's proven, and even if you show people your baby on a sonogram, people are going to have something negative to say about it. So when you birth your kid and you have your baby and you show them, then they're going to find something wrong with that. So why try to satisfy and please people or worry about people when people are going to just have their own mind made up about what they feel and think? So I don't go through those shenanigans. I tell my story. I'm bringing awareness to cryptic pregnancy. I'm in prayer about it. I know God is going to revolutionize this situation that women go through. When you have a cryptic pregnancy, babies are not typically in the front of your womb. Usually women with cryptic pregnancies, their babies are in their backs. They're on each side of your ribs. They're kind of like behind your intestines. So they're very hard to see. But some babies you can't see on the sonogram that are very, very visible. Now, why doctors won't acknowledge it or why they won't say anything probably is because the blood tests and the urine tests are still negative. And when you have a cryptic pregnancy, you still have your period. Some months you get your period, some months you don't, some months you spot, some months you don't. It's very erratic. It's a very, very difficult pregnancy to have because your body goes through so many different things and you're pregnant for a very long time. I had to take a break. But nevertheless, it is what it is. And there are some situations where women say they're pregnant and they think they're pregnant and they're not. But that's not my story. But that is possible. So it's a case-by-case situation. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for me. So, I'm going to say this again. When you get an opportunity, look it up. Google it. And, the internet be saying some wild stuff, too. But, hey, I don't know. I'm not concerned about that either. I'm just concerned about me. And for other women who don't have support, for other women who don't know what's going on in their bodies, for other women who feel their babies move and kick, and when they try to tell, their significant others or their family that they're pregnant, they don't get the support. And just think, if you were with someone and you're no longer with that person anymore, and then the father, of that child, and you try to tell them, oh, I'm pregnant, they're going to be like, okay, well, where's the baby? You told me you was pregnant last year. Where's the baby? And rightfully so. I mean, it's a very, very difficult thing to believe. But these are the type of things that women go through because they have guys or, their husbands even that don't believe them. That are like, I know you want a baby, but, you don't have to go to that extreme because you want a baby. Or they try to they told some women that they need to see a psychiatrist. Just so many things that women have gone through with a cryptic pregnancy. Now, I'm blessed because I have support. I have a good team of people around because people already know. People that have known me for years have seen my body transform. They first of all, they know I'm a woman of integrity, so I'm not gonna lie about anything. I'm not that desperate. I accept God's will for my life, and if God's will for my life was to never have a child with my husband, then I accept that. So I don't have a reason to lie or make up anything. It ain't that serious. And not only that, I'm 50 years old. I'll be 50 in July. So I have a child already, and she's grown. So I don't have a reason to make up anything. I'm starting all over again. Now I'm happy about it because my husband and I have been trying for quite some time. But this is the way it's happening for me, and I accept it. I embrace it. Now I know I look good for my age, and you're probably like, oh my God, I would have never thought she was. I know God is so good. He just graced me with beauty. I don't know. He just did, and I thank him for that. And so yeah, so I'm gonna live a long time. God's gonna give me long years on the earth to raise my kids, to mother my children. My daughter's gonna be there to support and help. She already is anyway. So yeah, I'm my niece, my partner in crime, my BFF. So I'm gonna end this video. I hope I didn't lose the first video, y'all. I might have, but I'm sure this one has given you enough information. And we'll be back in the meeting room again, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for chopping it up with me in the meeting room. I have really, really enjoyed myself. I can't wait for our next topic. Don't forget to read your Bibles this week. Don't forget to pray. If you don't know how to pray, praying is just like talking to another person. I mean, you're talking to God, but you talk to God just like you talk to me, or just like you talk to someone that you're close to. It's not difficult. He's there. If you're going through something, don't give up. If you're having a hard time with life, don't quit. Don't give up. God has a purpose for you. Okay? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.